All right, welcome back to the Nerd Corner. We're at the Toy Fort, and we have a special episode for you today. Star Wars theme today, which it's the month of May, of course, so Star Wars celebration throughout the entire month of May. And so, James, before we jump in to this special theme, where are you located and what are your hours?
So we're located at 1502 East Fry Boulevard. Hours Wednesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 11 to 5.
Awesome. And the Darth Maul show just ended. Before we jump into some Darth Maul collectibles, what did you think of the show?
I thought it was pretty decent. It was a little, the animation was kind of dark, so I had to turn off all the lights in the house to be able to watch it. So that part was a little bit different but story-wise, it held up pretty well. I was pleasantly pleased with it. I think a lot of us, we really weren't sure what to expect because it was just kind of out of nowhere they announced, oh, by the way, our next new show is Darth Maul.
So what in the timeline does it take place?
So this is going to take place after episode 3, of course. After that, it's kind of for sure in between episode 3 and episode 4. I don't know really where else specifically, obviously before Solo. Mm-hmm. So kind of in the years where the Empire has taken over, the Republic has fallen, and you just see Maul and also other people just trying to survive in this new Empire world.
Absolutely, and the animation style reminds me a lot of the What If series and Marvel Zombies and everything, so I'm assuming it was... I don't want to say it was the same team, but it's still under the Disney umbrella.
Right.
So,
right.
I mean, you mentioned it was very dark. That's interesting because, the trailer was dark, but I was like, okay, this is probably just for the trailer, just setting the tone. But having it dark all the time and you having to turn off all the lights and the brightness up, that's kind of funny. But, Artie, let's not build up anticipation any longer. So let's check out these Darth Maul figures.
Yeah, as we're talking about them, figured we'd highlight, just some of the Darth Maul we have. We have even more, but... got to show off the classic 3 3/4, and then we go into the 6-inch Black Series. I know. I love the fact that Darth Maul has had so many iterations that we can have different outfits for him. So they're like, here's Clone Wars, here's Episode 1, here's shirtless Maul. I know everybody wants a shirtless Maul.
They did love shirtless Kylo Ren in the sequel series, so I mean,
that's true. I did cosplay as that once.
Oh, you did? That's so funny. I love that. Yeah, and so you did just celebrate your 1-year anniversary being open in business. 2 questions for you. How did that go, and how did you start building a toy show or a toy shop?
So first up, the anniversary went really well. We weren't sure what to expect, but we had a lot of people come out. A lot of Star Wars sold, a lot of other stuff sold, but it was nice to see a lot of people embracing, because Star Wars is so dear to us, seeing other people embrace the Star Wars. Mm-hmm. But now, second question, pretty much it was, as a kid having disability, I really struggled with, okay, what am I going to do when I get out of high school for a job? And for the longest time, I didn't want to do anything. Just honestly, I didn't see any job that I thought would work for me because with my hearing disability, I can't hear people very well. But then one of our friends up in Phoenix took a chance on me. And he's like, hey, why don't you just come help me out for the holiday season for a little bit? So I went, started working with him, got introduced to the collectible side of things, and then I just ran with it. Kept working for more collectible shops up there, being around them, helping out at shows, and obviously I had a love for Star Wars, very, very clearly. But also, Marvel, Ninja Turtles, pop culture as a whole. And so it grew from what meant something to me with all these movies and TV shows into opportunities, into the point where it was like, okay, well, I've been around this world for a while now. Why don't we just try it for ourselves and see if we can make it work? So with the blessings of a bunch of my friends who own toy shops up in Phoenix, and with my dad's support, we came down here to Sierra Vista and we put all this together.
And it did work out very, very, very well for you. And I'm very happy. You are definitely an incredible addition to the Sierra Vista community. And it's an honor to cover for you. It's awesome having this place here as we celebrate the 1-year anniversary for the Toy Fort, and I'm glad it is here and it's awesome. And you just don't only, you're not only here for Sierra Vista, you also go to conventions and everything like that, and you travel across Arizona and everything like that. So what do you see the future of the Toy Fort in the next year?
I don't know. That's a good question. There's nowhere, we can't expand anymore. We have filled this place to capacity. So I don't know. It's one of those things where looking to the future, is it something where we're going to have to look at getting bigger, doing a second location? There's lots of questions that we have to kind of answer and figure out what we're going to do. The only thing I can say for sure is that we're going to keep trying to bring you more and more Star Wars and more pop culture goodness.
Absolutely incredible. And thinking of pop culture goodness in the community, you do have some new t-shirts for the community.
Yeah.
So those are super, super cool. We'll get you a shot here real quick. And it's a little tease. It is called, or the shirts have the Toy Fort logo on the back, and has a combination of a couple pop culture fonts you may recognize.
Yeah. But pretty much the main thing is, the one thing that I kind of want to get across that I discovered when we moved here. We lived here for about a year before we opened a shop. And the one thing that I was discovering is there were so many nerds here. And so I know people think of Sierra Vista, they don't think of nerds, but they should. Because there's a massive, massive nerd community here. And so I want to flaunt it. Sierra Vista is for the nerds, and we want people to know it.
And these shirts are for sale. So if you do want to support local business and represent that Sierra Vista is for the nerds, they're right here at the Toy Fort. Alrighty, James, again, congratulations on your 1-year anniversary.
Thank you.
And this was Johnny from the Toy Fort. Collectible of the Week is Darth Maul themed, based off of the show that just had a season finale. So do you think there's going to be another season?
I think they've confirmed it. I think we definitely have season 2 coming.
Nice.
The way they ended it, definitely season 2's coming. It's just going to be fun to see what they do with it.
Alrighty, and drop by the Toy Fort, their location. I'll let you...
1502 East Fry Boulevard, right off Fry and Lesnar. And then our hours, Wednesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 11 to 5. And if you got stuff you want to sell, obviously anything pop culture, we're always willing to take a look at.
Alrighty, absolutely. And thank you, James, for the Collectible of the Week. And this was Johnny from the Nerd Corner. And we will see you next week for Collectible of the Week.
Bye, guys.